Right, hello replay viewers, let's have a wander. I'm doing a bit of reception, just exploring new places. I'll have a wander. I didn't even know that waterfall was there because I always come past here in the car. Didn't know that was there. I think we're going to go where all those trees are. That'll be in a minute. Won't be any reception. All these nice countryside places to go. There'll probably be no signal. If we struggle with signal, I'll come here again and film it on my phone, I think. I'm just coming to some new locations to see what signal's like, and then I'll have to just film it on my phone. Probably come and go. We should have a signal, but we'll see how we go. Got some people in. So I'll discover some new places to walk. Let's see what's down there. Ah, there's the canal feeder. Oh, here they are. Derby's in. Just do we need to go on a new walk. Oh. Hello, did you just see that waterfall? Oh, hang on. We may as well go back now. You've come on. Yeah, I'm just. Are you all right for a bit of time? Are you okay for joining me a minute? Oh well, I'm just glad you've come on because I keep trying to find these new walks. You see, um, unfortunately, I just started my walk where the waterfall was, and then you've just popped on. Let's go back and show you anyway. This is just like a bit of a test scope because I haven't been this location before, so yeah, it's just a test scope. Obviously, if I struggle, I'll film it on my phone. And then, did you see what I did with Haps last night? I filmed some footage on my phone where I couldn't get a signal, and then I went onto the desktop app and I started a broadcast last night, and I uploaded me some like HD ducks and waterfalls. And obviously, if you go and I've worked it out. Yeah, obviously at the time, obviously I could have added my face and my voice, to do a voiceover, but I just did a test broadcast just to see how it worked. So if you just look at me stream on YouTube, I think it'll be on Twitter and YouTube and Periscope and Haps. There's like footage of, yeah, it seems to work okay. Obviously, when I get like understand what I'm gonna do, obviously I could show my face or I could just show my voice, and do like a voiceover, on the clip, like. But we'll just go back to the waterfall now. You've come on. Yeah, look, I've been down this road 1,000 times, right? And because I've just been dropped off, I just thought, oh look what's at the side of the road. Yeah, look how far from the road it is. Look, road, water. That. Yeah, it's always like a bit of stress trying to go somewhere new. I think, oh, there's a signal, so we'll just see how we go. No, I just popped on. I just started where that water was. I thought, oh, look at this water. And then I've obviously just got where you just popped on was where I'm heading for. I'm trying to think where you've seen me before. Yeah, this is where we are. There's a golf club, Westwood Golf Club. part of a golf club. I'm trying to put it because basically it's probably a bit like yourself when you're walking. Uh, it's basically I've been here before, but I'm just trying to find little areas that I have walked before. Um, this is basically on one of my other walks. I basically walked along the canal. So the canal's all over there, right? The canal's all over there. It's basically, I walked all the way here on the canal from Stoke, and it comes all through these trees, and then where you can just see that van there on that corner, there's like a little path there, and the canal used to come. It used to carry on like all across here, but apparently it just comes to a dead end, and then you have to cross over. Uh, and then basically, what that water was there, uh, I'm trying to explain to you in the simplest way. Basically, basically we've got our canal system. What they basically did was they built 3 reservoirs to keep the canal full of water. Yeah. So basically, yeah, I've been to Knipersley Pool. That's where you saw me a while ago. Knipersley Pool is one of them. One of them is Rudyard Lake, what you've seen me at before, Rudyard Lake. And yeah, that's where I struggle with signal. Yeah, it's where that little miniature railway was. That like miniature railway. So basically, I've done this bit. I managed to walk all the way here to like where I am now. And then the chap who was walking his dog, he says, "Why didn't you walk to Rudyard Lake?" I said, "Why? Where'd you go to that?" And you have to come down here, Ladder Edge Country Park. And he says, if you just cross over the road, and this is where you just popped on. I'm going back down it now. It looks a bit muddy, but what can you do? Here we are. This is basically the canal feeder now. So basically, the reservoir's over there, and this is the canal feeder that keeps the canal full, keeps it topped up. So this is basically where we're going to explore. So I'm glad you yeah, I'm glad you've just come on because I thought I really need people to help me on these new routes because I don't know about a signal, and I knew there'd be mud, so we'll just have to do it. We'll have to do our best. You can't avoid mud this time of year, anyway. As you can see, it's a shame it's not tarmacked, but we'll see how we go. You can take my mind off the mud. I know I was going to get my wellies out this morning, but I thought I'll just leave it for today. I put a plastic bag over my sock anyway, see if that helps. Yeah. So if you get yeah, so basically, I'm glad you've come on. Yeah, 999's the emergency number. Uh, I'll have to put that app on. I'll have to. I'll have to put that. We have an app in England. Like say if I was stuck here now and I rang the emergency services, and obviously they'd say, "Where are you?" Like if do you have something like that where they can know exactly where you are with GPS or something if it's in the middle of the field. But basically, we've got a new app. I suppose it applies to you as well, all around the world. I suppose it's called what 3 words, and it's basically an app where it knows where you are, and instead of obviously you giving like the emergency services like the proper GPS coordinates, it gives every location in England like a random 3 random words. So basically, if you ring the authorities, if you've got this app on your phone, it basically it'll just wherever I am, it'll give me 3 random words, and if I tell them those 3 words, they'll know where I am without trying to give them the complicated GPS coordinates. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's so weird. I get confused with the reception because obviously it says 0 viewers. You see, so I've got 0 viewers. Then you popped on. I thought, oh, it's Derby. We've got a signal. Yeah, yeah. But I say you see a lot of dog walkers. Like I say, there's some there. This is basically the country park. It's like on a hill. You see somebody sitting on a seat up there. Look, that's like the country park up there. Look, there's a seat. So basically, we've got this. I'm just wanting. Yeah, I know. Can you see it? Yeah, yeah. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that I've like decided to explore all this when there's mud everywhere, but you can still have mud in the summer anyway. So let's see that person. Yeah, can you see that person again? I don't want to look like I'm stalking her by filming her. Hang on. Oh dear. Anyway, well, the thing is, I did that in the summer. I had a few kids, and they say that man's filming us. That man's. I know. I was just filming the sunset. Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. See, I was in like a foresty area, and the sun was setting, and I thought I thought, oh, I can just get a nice sunset with the trees. So, uh, I thought, oh, I'll get a nice sunset with the trees. Yeah, not too, yeah, yeah. But the main thing, wait, what's this here? Hey, what's this here? Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, Spidey Man. Yay, Marco. Marco. So, can you give me a little bit of feedback on quality of picture? Then, is it okay? Is it worth coming back here? Can you see everything? Yeah. Hello, Marco. Marco. I'm just exploring a new path I found, so hopefully the reception's okay. Uh, but I think Marco, if you both check me out on apps, I was experimenting with the desktop app, and I uploaded about a 20-minute video of somewhere that's down the road where I couldn't get a signal. If I don't get a signal, I'll do like a record it on my phone, and then uploaded it and see how it works. It seems okay, but obviously you don't. It's all right. Blurry, blurry. Yeah. Well, it's always the same though. The lovely countryside places you're trying to go is obviously where there's no signal. So, well, I'd say if it isn't acceptable, we'll just have to. I'll just have to come and film it on my phone next time, and then put it on apps as like a pre-record. Because you can put it does let you put pre-recorded stuff on. But obviously, the problem is obviously if I do like the trouble is it's awkward being in the UK, see, because if I do a haps and then do a live stream, obviously just trying to chat about the video. I suppose I could do that, but obviously it's awkward at home because then I'm talking at like 2 o'clock in the morning, aren't I? So it's that awkwardness of obviously the time difference. You know, for me, if I do a live video, trying to make sure everybody's awake. You know, you and Marco, and if I'm doing a little commentary video, but it's worked anyway. I've uploaded the video. Obviously, you can just enjoy the video with the ducks and the waterfalls. But I thought there's obviously only got the comments for interaction. I suppose it's a bit like YouTube, isn't it? If I just film a video and obviously I'm putting it on YouTube, and then Haps lets me put it on YouTube. It lets me put it on Periscope and Twitter and everything. So it just saves you uploading it to all the different platforms. So because obviously I'd have put the video on YouTube anyway. So I thought, well, basically I've just put it through Haps, so it's on Haps and it's on YouTube, with obviously the Haps banner across the top, so it's like people know more about Haps, like you know. Anyway, right. Let's just have a breathe. How lovely this is. I have to do this on my phone if the quality's a bit rubbish. How lovely this is. Going through the woods. It's peace and quiet. Oh yeah, it's part of two walks you can go on. Yeah. Meadow walk, woodland walk. I'm just going to stand still a minute. I'm just really realising how silent it is. Just have a second of silence. Listen. Silence. ASMR silence. Because this river has got no current on it, so it's silent. This water, I thought there'd a bit more of a, you know, that what you just heard, that big raging waterfall thing. I don't know where that's coming from. We're basically, yeah, we're basically passing by the golf course. This is a golf course. What you just saw the sign. We're basically going all the way around the golf course. But I say this is lovely and quiet. Uh, Yeah, the mud isn't too bad. There's a few places where there's a few bits of mud, but it's not wet. It's like mushy, you know. It's a bit like you're walking on wet leaves, you know. It's like a lot of leaves have come down, so it's like sort of walking on wet leaves, just a bit mushy. But I said, if you, Marco, just give me a guide on picture quality. And that obviously it probably will fluctuate because I'm in the middle of nowhere, so it won't be perfect. Oh, right, yeah. It'll keep varying. It did when he joined me on the canal walk yesterday. I went a few hours on the canal, and it said it was pin sharp in places and blurry in other places. It's just the strength of the signal, isn't it? That's all. Nothing we can do. Oh, right. I just can't believe I've been to I've been to that where that main road is. I've been there for years and years. I've drove past, and because I looked at the map, I thought, oh, I just discovered this path for the first time today. Look at it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you look at me, my feed on Haps and just see what you think, and obviously you can add comments. But it's obviously it's about me trying to put a live commentary on. Really, I don't know if that's something I want to do. I don't know. You know, I could just upload a video and then I think I've got used to the features on the Haps desktop thing now. I know I can switch my camera on and off and my microphone on and off. And obviously, basically, if you look at my feed, it'll just really basically look like YouTube now. It's just basically a video of the ducks and that's it. You know, it's like a video of the ducks, full screen, with like my Haps thing going across the top. You know, my Haps logos things, and it just looks like YouTube with my Haps logo. You know, so I've got the gist of that now. I know how it works. So yeah. I think Marco popped on yesterday, confused everybody, thinking. I bet they all thought it was live, you know, like on Haps. I bet you thought it was live, you know. I thought, well, how can Jace be walking in the daylight at 2 o'clock in the morning? I was confusing you, but what you can do is there's a little icon where you can make it say pre-record. So basically, when you're watching it, it'll say pre-record in the corner, so it's not live, you know. I'm doing a bit like that DJ Extreme told you, know, how he uploaded this footage. I just got round to trying it last night. That's what he was doing. But obviously, it's up to you if you want, obviously, to your video be on half the screen. And then if I just had, basically, if I took over half the screen, it'd probably spoil the viewing experience. But I suppose you can have full screen and just talk over it. You know, I think you can still do that. You know, because I wouldn't want to take up half the screen just to be able to talk over it. You know, but all I'll have to do with that is try and upload a video and then obviously invite you and Marco for a start. You know, I could probably invite those who run Haps and invite you and Marco. I think I did invite you yesterday. Did you see any notifications pop up? I think I invited a few people to the broadcast and see what happened. Maybe just keep an eye on your phone. Yeah. Well, I think it was I think it was about 1:30 in the morning, and I put that I put that in the comments, and I said there's no chat because it was 1:30 in the morning. So I mean, obviously, I looked how it was. If you would have come on, I might have probably come turn the microphone on and whispered a little bit, you know. But I just left the microphone muted until anybody came on. I know, you know, if anybody popped on. Oh, this is all part of the walks. I know where I am now. I've got some leaflets at home, and there's basically walks you can go on, and this is all the walks you can go on. These are all the walks you can go on. They're all signposted. Look, Staffordshire Way, Cherney Way. There we are. Yeah, basically the Staffordshire Way. That's when I get super fit, Derby, and I've got loads of daylight. That's about a 90-mile walk. That is where you go from the top of Staffordshire all the way to the bottom. A bit like you walking from the top of your state to the bottom. You know, it's basically about 90 miles. And basically, it starts in Mowcop. You know, I mentioned Mowcop, that big castle. It basically starts at Mowcop, and then you can walk all the way down like my county, all the way to the bottom, because I live in the top of the county. So it's something I've been meaning to do for a long time. But obviously, we need lots of daylight, and obviously, you'd have to try and do it over about a week, you know, and find some accommodation type things, you know. You'd have to spread over about a week. Do about like 20 miles a day. You know, over like a week, you could do that like a vlog type thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's a work better as a vlog or something like that. I don't know which would be best, but do like more of a daily vlog. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't feel like I'm somebody who's these professionals. You know, when you get loads of footage and they do lots of editing, I'd have to just really do like a live periscope. Then obviously, I don't think it's in me to do all that editing. You know, lots of editing, and I don't feel like I'm an editing person. More like a spontaneous live stream. Yeah. So basically, here we are. Still see snow, Derby. Snow. Still some snow. Yay. Yeah. So basically, this is what's called the canal feeder. So basically, we're on our way to the reservoir. Then this is obviously the canal feed that goes all the way to the canal to keep it full. So we're just on our way to the canal feeder. On our way to the reservoir. I mean, this is the. Oh, my mind's going already. Oh. Yeah, the problem is, Darby. I think this walking. I think I'm getting that sort of like kick of like enjoying it. You know, a bit like people who gamble or drink or drugs or whatever. You know, you found something you enjoy, and you've obviously got trying to keep finding different walks in this current climate we're in. It's a bit difficult. Uh, I know it's it's a healthy habit. Yeah. I know. I can't imagine walking's a bad habit. Oh, obviously, just trying. Yeah, I'm just always glad I can get a signal because I always feel a bit isolated. You know, sometimes these walks. I thought I hope there's a signal. Uh, but I said it'd be Marco can pop in when he's got a second. I know he's busy. If Marco can pop on, you can both have a little chat. If Marco will probably pop on when he's free. Oh, yeah, shouldn't take that long. I don't know how long this walk's going to be. I mean, basically, I've walked this way before. I've walked to the reservoir from the town centre. That takes about half an hour. Uh, I don't know about this way. If this is a bit shorter or not. It's just the first time I've walked it. So uh, yeah, I think it's more a Wally's path because it's obviously just a grass path. You see, and all you've got to think as you're walking is you think, if I come here in the summer, I bet it's gonna be nice and dry. Yeah, I can still see snow. Can you still see the snow? Still a bit of a signal. Yeah, snow. Oh, yeah. I'm just realising where this path goes. It's basically a path around basically a path around the golf course. I think you can see a can you see a bunker there? Look, there's the bunker. Bunker. It's basically a path, I think, round the edge of the golf course. I think. But the problem is, if a lot of people come down cycles, like you can see there, look. Uh, uh, mhm. Right, jump. Oh, let me try and find an easy way round. It's my fault. I knew it would be thick of mud. It's my fault. Anyway, yeah, I've meant. Oh God. Oh, hang on. I know you think I'm going to be clever. I'm going to walk near the trees. I'm going to be clever and walk near the trees, and then poke my eye out with all the branches. Ow, ow. Oh. Anyway, you know the old saying, Darby. You have to try everything once, don't you? So everything once. Sounds like you're eating your breakfast, making me hungry again. Oh no. No, you're just eating some dried up cardboard, aren't you? You're just eating some dried up bread with some sort of mouldy old jam on it. Oh, yeah, there's the sound of water again. Water. Yeah. I just can't believe that. Like I said, I could have come this years ago, and obviously I've never looked at my map as much as I've done recently. You know, trying to find places to go. Ugh, right. Yeah, here's what's called a stile. I don't know if you call this in America. This is like basically a stile where you have to climb over it. It's obviously a chain gate or a stile. Yeah, you've got a chain gate style, or I can sneak around that way. I've just done a crafty thing and gone down that way, so I haven't had to climb over it. That's a bit silly having a gate. You're having a gate, and then it's got a chain on it. So you have to climb over there. Oh wow! Oh wow! I hope the signal's okay, Derby. We're in the countryside now. Look at the back. Oh wow! It's all nice and countryside, you know. There's the back of the golf course. Yeah. Right. Oh dear. This is where we've had a really bad piece of mud. Oh dear. Huh. What do I do here, Derby? Can I have some advice? Uh. Hmm. Yeah, it's a bit of a slope, so I don't want to break my neck. Hang on. Uh. Hmm. Yeah, this is like a slope in. Uh. Yeah, I don't know if I could go across the grass. I don't know if the grass is going to be just as muddy. I don't know. Let me just try see if there's a path down the, just trying to walk around it, then I might make it worse anyway. So, uh, yeah, I think it's all just. I think it's just a stupid idea. Come in the winter, I think I'm never going to learn. I'm trying to enjoy the beauty, and then I've obviously got all these hurdles of uh, really terrible mud, which is obviously it's all right if you come in wellies. Uh, hmm. I have the first time I've been stumped on where I'm going to walk. Uh, yeah, that's water. There's the stream. Yeah, but I could walk through the water. That'd probably be easier. This is probably that bad. It'd probably pull my shoes off. I've never seen it as bad as it might pull your shoes off. I know. I know. I'm never going to learn, am I? Let me think. I know. Yeah. Yeah. We're just trying to get to the we're just trying to get to the reservoir marker. We're just hit by a bit of a stump of a little bit of mud. Uh, I'm just trying to let my brain decide what's best to do. Hang on. Let's try and decide what's best to do. I'm sure I'm going to get a fall on my bottom. Yeah. It's either get my feet, pull my shoes off, or I'm just. Oh, I'm stuck now. I didn't think I'd be this stuck on a walk. Hang on. just. I'm trying to think what's best to do. Uh, hmm. Let's see where everybody. Let's see where everybody else has walked. Let's see where everybody else has walked. Uh, hmm. Yeah. I'm just thinking it might be just as bad if I go down this slope. Hang on. Let's have a little whirl. See how we go. Let's see if I can just. I just to circumvent round it. I don't want to. That's it. I don't want to go too far into the field because it might be just as boggy. So let me just try and go around the outside edge. Oh, just take my mind off the mud. Do 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 do. There's no mud. There's no mud. Do 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 do. What mud? No, there's no mud. There's no mud. There's no mud. I've, I've been, yeah, I've been in enough mud. It's very dewy and slippy. See, so I'm just, yeah, yeah. But the problem is, Dar, because I haven't come down this path before. I don't know how much mud there's going to be. So I don't know if that's the final piece or some more. Anyway, let's just. Yeah, it's a bit dry down here. Yeah, I'm just at the bottom of the little slope. But I'm glad you're with me to take my mind off it a bit. Right, let's try and go back up. The problem is, the trouble is, this is just making you more tired. I'm trying to stay on the flat. Oh, right, we've made it. We've made it. Yeah. So if I get in any difficulty, you need 999, and I'm in there. Let me tell you where I am. Yeah. If I just suddenly disappear and I seem like there's a problem, I'm in there. I'm walking along the Rudyard Lake, the Rudyard Lake feeder canal. That's where I am. I'm walking to Rudyard Lake along the feeder canal. Yeah, past the golf course. Yeah, if I need any emergency services. I think this should be difficult though with wellies on. I mean, just because your feet aren't getting wet, it's still hard to walk. Still hard to walk. Yeah. Anyway, this is the challenge for today, to try and get to try and get to the end of it. So we'll just watch where we're going. Hang on. Let's just where we're going. Try not to fall in the water. Oh, right. Let's just pray for now. I know it's that play that music again, aren't we? Tune in next time to find out which direction he goes. Yeah, that's making me short of breath. I'm doing my cardio anyway. I'm out of breath. Walking in the mud. Well, that's just just keeps asking Marco if he's going to come on, because I missed him yesterday. He says he was coming on, but he was just tied up with something. So just try and liaise with Marco if he's gonna pop on by the time we go. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens. It's so weird. See, it's all like stony now. It's all hard and stony. This bit, look. I don't know why it can't be like this all the way along. Yeah, there's parts where it's all sort of they've laid a path, but obviously it's got a lot of wear and tear, hasn't it? People walking on it, I suppose, if it's not maintained properly. It just obviously it'll just turn into, obviously when you've got a track that's well walked, it's obviously been, the mud's all been churned up. So it's amazing what a workout it gives you when you're walking in the mud. I know it just started out all right when I just showed you that water. I thought, oh look, it's not too muddy. It's not too muddy. This is turning into a challenge now, isn't it? Right. I've never thought I'd have so many thoughts of where I'm going to walk. Right, which way shall I go? This way, that way. I'm just trying to. I don't want to say it's getting that bad. It's pulling my shoes off. But I saw a lady walking down here, so I thought she could have said, "You need wellies on down there, mate." Oh, yeah. At least when you get muddy, you can't get any muddier. So that's the main thing. Yeah, this was a silly idea now. When we saw that bridge, when we saw that bridge, I should have turned left and stayed where that woman was on that seat. Note to self. I should have gone. Yeah, I'm getting my exercise. I just don't want to get that. Yeah. The problem is, it's just the frustration of when you're doing it the first time, you don't know how long it's going to take. So I can't believe how far I've walked. Anyway, it can't be that far, because I've walked to this canal and it takes about half an hour. There's a horse. Anyway, there's a horse. Hang on. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that the path gets a bit clearer. Because if you're in wellies, it's still slippy, so you've still got to watch what you do. Oh, stress. Oh, I keep trying to have a nice leisurely walk, and not try and get my shoes pulled off by the mud. Right, we're nearly there, I think. Are we there yet? Oh, oh, I keep saying that when I'm on these paths. If I see anybody, I'll say, "Are we there yet?" And how it makes you sweat going in the. I'm walking on the flat in the mud, and I feel like I'm jogging. Yeah, there's some horses. Horses. There's some horses I can talk to. Horses. Yeah, horses with coats on. That's the way I've just come anyway. Yeah, that's the way I've just walked anyway. I think I've walked from right over there. We should be nearly there now. I don't know how far we've got to go. I wish I knew. And yeah, how many steps I've got to do. Oh, it's a workout with all this mud anyway. Huffing and puffing, walking on the flat. Oh, it gives you cardio walking in the mud. Right. Yeah. 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 You won't believe the torch I'm getting, Derby. When I can see like a few branches at the side of this mud, I think, oh, I'll just hang on to this branch, and it's tormenting us even more because you like thorn bushes. So I thought I'd just grab onto this branch. I'll just grab onto this branch. Yeah, they aren't going to make it any easier, are they? They've got to be thorn branches, haven't they? Yeah, it's all a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, note to self, I need Wellingtons on if I come this way again. Wellington, Wellington, Wellington boots, yeah. Oh, God, it's so flippy, hang on. Oh, hang on, let's hope we're up to this madness now, hang on. Are we there yet? Oh, in a minute. Oh, God. Yeah, I've had enough now. Oh, sweating. It isn't warm, the sun isn't out. But obviously it's so tiring walking on mud. I don't know how far it's going to take. I just need to see somebody coming. I need to see somebody coming the other way and say, "Am I there yet?" Uh, ooh, yeah, I don't know. But I think if you do get stuck, yeah, I've just got a bit of hang on, just got a bit of normal grass. Let me just wipe my shoes. A bit of normal grass. Hang on. Let's try and get some. Let's get them. Yeah, try and clean my shoes a bit. Just trying to feel like I'm a bit clean. Yeah. I say if I'm missing any comments, I'm trying to not break my neck. So I'm sorry. Comments. I'm just walking down a very muddy path that doesn't seem to ever end. Hang on. Oh, I mean, yeah, walk through all the thorns. Yeah, oh, lovely. Ow, ow, ow. Everywhere you try, everywhere you try not go in the mud is where there's thorn branches. It's mud or thorn branches. Oh, we are. There's a seat. Yay, seat. Seat. Let's have a sit down. Oh, right. At least we've got a seat anyway. Listen to the quiet. Listen to the quiet. Listen to the quietness. Listen. Listen. Just stand. Just stand still. Listen how quiet it is. Silence. Here's a periscope. Join me in there. What do you feel, Staffordshire Moor? Are we there yet? This is where I need like a sign saying nearly there. You know, like when you do a London Marathon, you have like a mile sign. You know, every mile there's a sign saying you're nearly there. You're nearly there. Give me some motivation. Yeah, this is what I mean by the thorn bushes, Darby. Look, you see them? Look, there. Look, there. Yeah, I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to laugh. Oh dear. The only thing, I think I'll just go into the bushes away from the mud, and they're all thorn bushes. Yay. Right. Just oh dear, this is getting tiring. Right. Look at the well, there's lovely scenery anyway. We've got trying to counteract the mud with all the lovely scenery. If you can see it. We've got lots of lovely scenery. Yeah, I can't believe I'm out of breath walking on the flat. It's crazy. Yeah, it is quite mild though. I'll just have to have a few cuts on my legs, and I'll just have to put up with a few cuts on my legs to avoid the majority of the mud. I don't want it to pull my shoes off. That's the emergency services will be coming if I lose my shoe. Oh, oh. There's any comments off Marco? It should pop on. Oh, yeah, you can feel you. Oh, hello, Gary. Yeah, there's a Harry Potter tree. Yeah, yeah. I'm just exploring. I'm just exploring a path I haven't been down, and I was hoping there wasn't going to be a lot of mud. But I'm just basically on my way from. I'm basically following the feeder canal back to the reservoir. There's basically I've just started where the canal is, and then this is basically the feeder canal. This little narrow canal, obviously not big enough for a boat to go down. It's called the feeder canal, and we're basically trying to get to Rudyard Lake. But obviously, if I'd have walked the other way, it takes about half an hour, like on the old railway line that goes to Rudyard Lake. But obviously, this is obviously very muddy, so I don't know. Yeah, we're cutting through all the countryside anyway. Just got to be conscious, obviously, of. I just wish I'd done this before, so I can know how long it's going to take. Trying to periscope and not falling. Yeah, yeah. It's always that sort of a bit of the stress of how long we want. That's what we want. Yeah, I saw. I might send you a few links to some people who live on a canal boat, and they did a. They were walking when I went on the canal yesterday. They were in their canal boat, exactly where I was walking. Right, hang on. Let's try and cut through the thorn bushes. Right, ow, 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 ow. Right, hang on. If you hear me say ow, I'm just walking through lots of thorn bushes. Hang on. Oh, what you do for periscope? Oh. Oh, I think this deserves some hot coffees off the viewers, don't it, Darby? This walk. Ah, yeah. Darby's already bought me one, so some new viewers, if you'd like to support the channel and keep me motivated. Oh, I've reached the gate. Where are we? I've reached the gate with some more mud. Let's just enjoy the scenery. That's where we are. I feel like taking my coat off, Darby. I'm sweating. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it does. It's work walking in mud. It's like I feel like I'm jogging. Oh. Yeah, okay, Gary. Yeah, I'm on sort of a route where Derby's not going to be on till I've finished it. So I'm really sort of. Hang on, let's try and get this gate open with one hand. Hang on. Yeah, I really need some just some call-ins while I'm on this walk because I need to. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of all this mud. Oh dear. But boy, it has given me a workout. It started off all right, didn't it? I thought, well, this is a nice little walk, and then it's just getting worse. Oh, Christmas. Oh yeah, yeah. I wish I was. I know. I wish I was watching somebody walking down this road. This is what the lockdown's doing, though. You have to keep on finding somewhere to walk. So that's what I'm doing. I can't travel much, so right. Yeah, my legs are getting some punishment. Oop, where's it gone? Yeah. Uh-uh. Right, let's take a deep breath. Can you just send Can you send your helicopter across now? I've had enough now. Can you get the helicopter to pick me up? Yeah. It's just like it's just your mind's trying to find an easy way. You see, you've got obviously this is just going to carry on being muddy, but I don't know which direction. Oh no, no, no! I'm not coming back this way now. No. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, basically it'll come out on like a road, a normal road. But obviously, basically there's two ways of getting to the there's two ways of getting to the there's two ways of getting to the canal. Obviously, you could walk on a tarmac road, or you can walk where the railway used to go. And then this is the feeder walk, which I thought would be more pleasant if it wasn't for all the mud. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, it's a point when you laugh and then it stops being fun now, doesn't it? Let's just see where we're going. Is this path never ending? Is this path never ending? Yeah, note to self, if I come this way again, go where that lady was sitting on a seat. Because obviously, yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably, if it's well trodden, it's always going to be, yeah, I'm just going to take my coat off a bit. Well, I'm stifled. All this walking, I just get my coat off because I've got like a thick fleecy coat on, so it's taken on me. Let me just get my coat off a bit. Yeah, it's that feeling of that feeling of like, are we there yet? And then once you get to the end, you'll feel a bit better. Hang on, oh, it's a bit cooler. Comes to summer when you're at the end of January and you've got to walk with no coat on. It must be mild. Oh, yeah, I'm literally. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm literally got a moist brow now. I've got a moist brow. No gloves, no gloves, and no hat. Look, yeah, just loads of mud. Oh, I wish there'd have been a sign and warned you about the mud. Don't go this way, you fool. Oh, yeah, this is getting silly now. Look, oh, don't. It's nice over there, though. It's nice over there. I know it's a torment. Yeah, how can you make it any worse? Who designed this? Yeah, you could do with some. Let me just concentrate now. I'm just trying to walk on the. just on the top of this grass without falling in. Hang on. I'm just have to do that a bit like them parkour people, you know, where they just bounce them. They bounce them left to right, you know, trying to get through it all. I might, I'll just warn you, I might swear in a minute. Hang on. I might say a cuss word. I'll do my best. Fiddlesticks, fudge, sugar. I'm trying to keep it sensible. Well, there's nobody else coming the other way, so you've got to be mad for come down this walk anyway. I'm just trying to be careful I don't slip. I don't want to slip and do myself an injury. I don't know if you are. No, I don't know if I'm halfway yet. Well, I've come far enough. I must be somewhere near to where I recognise. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a slope, but the problem is it could be just as bad. See, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can walk along here. See, there's grass here, but I've just got to watch my balance of not falling in. Water. Let me just concentrate. Hang on. Let me just get out of this bit here. Hang on. Hang on. I can't. I might miss a few comments while I'm trying not to break my neck. I'm sorry. Yeah, we need Marco. We need Marco to finish my walk off when you've got to go. Just the two of us. That's a song, isn't it? Just the two of us. Who sang that? Who sang that now? Just the two of us. You and I. Well, at least I've got a fence for hold on here with all the mud. At least I've got a fence for hold on. Hang on. That doesn't really help much. Let me just. I'm just going to tightrope along this fence in a second. I'm just tightroping along this fence. Well, this is the most secluded walk I've been on. It isn't the mud, it just feels so secluded anyway. If this was all, I just don't know why the council aren't trying like put wooden sleepers down or something. You know, just keep it all weather sensible. You know, it gets like this in the winter. Why don't they put some sort of all weather track down? You know, some wood or something. No. Oh, Christmas. Yes. Yeah, this is where it's really going to be pulling the shoes off in a minute. Isn't it? You should just probably easy just walk through the canal, the water. Yeah, this is yeah. The problem is it's with me not been this way before, so I just didn't know it was going to be this bad. Obviously, the first time you come, you don't know, see. So yeah, yeah. I've got loads of thorn trees I can hold on to. They're useful. Yeah, I don't know what you can really do. You feel there's a few stones they put in. Oh, there's a few stones. Muddy shoes. Oh, they have done something. I can see like some. They put like yeah. I think it's easy to walk across the grass. I think it's going to be easy to walk across the grass. Hang on. Right. Yeah, my shoes will have to be hosed. Hosed. Right, we're down there. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed I don't fall over. Right, oh my God, this is a... Well, at least you can say to yourself, well, it can't get any worse, I suppose, after you've done this walk. My mind's saying, what are you doing? Yeah, yeah. It's the problem is it wants you to stay up there. You see, because it's like the path, but it's terrible. So I bet a lot of people are just cutting down here. Yeah, no, it's obviously the grass is down here, and that's sort of 6 inches deep in mud. So I mean, stay off the path. Thanks, Mark. I say, Marco, try and come in as soon as you can, because Darby can't stay with me. So I'd like somebody to be with me. I get back to normal. Somewhere I recognise. Surely I must be there. But how long have you been on now, Darby? Is it about half an hour? How long have you been with me? Oh, right. Yeah, this is a bit easier. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I'm gone. Let's say hello to Marco before you go. Let's say Marco. Yeah, just keep checking up on me. That. Oh, Marco. I wish you'd have gone down the canal now, Marco. This is the worst one. I've got the rose bushes tearing my legs to shreds, and the mud trying to take my shoes. No, it's just well walked. I think it's just a well walked path. I think. No, it's only a narrow path. It won't be like a horse. You can't see horseshoes. There's no horseshoes. It's basically we just started in the town of Leek. Let me just get my breath back. Let me just get my breath back. Honestly, Marco, I've got no hat, no gloves, and no coat on. Look, I've got a t-shirt on, and I'm dripping of sweat walking in all that mud. I'm dripping of sweat walking in that mud. Oh, that's a breath. I'm having a cardio workout. I'm having a cardio workout. Crikey! And then at the side of the mud, there's only thorn bush trees to hold on to. So I should do. I think I'll throw 'em. I think I'll throw them in the bin. I think. Right, hang on. Let me just get me breath back. Yeah. Yeah, I think probably that's why it was, because I was just putting them on the radiator. Perhaps that was destroying the glue and the structure, like, when you on the radiators. Right, right. In a minute, let me just get my breath back. Just let me get my breath back. Look at all this. Look at all this nice scenery, though. Let's try and not talk about the mud. Look, all this nice scenery. Yeah, basically, Marco, what it is, basically, Marco, when you saw me on the canal walk yesterday, there's basically the canal ends where I've started, right over there, and then this is what's called a feeder canal. It's only narrow, but this is basically what keeps the canal full up. I'm basically heading to a reservoir, and this water basically goes to the canal, and it keeps it full up. So, no, no, uh, no, it's not drinking water. It'll just be built to keep the canal full. Yeah, there's some more water there. Look, there's some more water there. This is basically this is all man-made, and that'll be natural. That's like a natural river, a natural stream. Like, yeah, this is basically all man-made. This bit is. It's basically for the canal. So this is all man-made. This bit, and that's the natural stream there. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's part of the Canal and River Trust. Them who maintain canals. I suppose they keep an eye on this. Right. Yeah, trees fell over. The tree fell over. Tree. Yeah, trees fell over. Can you both keep your fingers crossed? Can you both keep your fingers crossed that might be the end of the mud? Can you both hope and pray that that's the end of the mud now? I've had enough of mud now. Oh, yeah, I think it's because it goes across fields, so you can't help that. But this is a bit better now. I hope that's the last of it. Oh, once the adrenaline wears off, yeah, when the adrenaline wears off, I bet I say I don't know about signal, Derby and Marco, so I'm glad you've called in because I'm in the middle of the countryside, so I don't know if there's a signal. See, so yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, you know where you followed me yesterday, Marco, to the canal, and then we just disappeared. This is basically a follow-on. This is basically a follow-on walk. So I'm basically where I finished the walk with you on the canal. This is basically where I've started today's walk to try and find where this feeder canal goes to the reservoir. But yeah, see this path's all right now. This is fine. It's just that stupid bit there, where it nearly pulled my shoes off. Oh, yeah, but you can tell I'm the everybody else has got any sense because nobody else is coming down this path, so it's just me. You must think I'm a tourist. They'll say there must be a tourist. He hasn't got any sense. Yeah, there's some old trees that fall over. Yeah, yeah. I can just start feeling me. I don't mind about the picture as long as I can hear you. That's the main thing. I'm connected with the outside world. As long as your voice is there, it's all right. Yeah, it's so lovely. If I might have to, I say I'll have to. Did you see my video, Marco, on Haps last night? I put those ducks on. Did you see my duck video? Yeah, that's where if I find. Yeah, they were very hungry. Could you see they were glad I came with some food? They were really hungry, those ducks. Yeah, this is uh, this is what I might find. You see, what I should really do is to film this on my phone. I should try and film this route on my phone, in HD, and then obviously try. And I can't rely on periscope. I don't know if there'll be signal. See, so it's always a shame when you can't do high definition. But we should be coming to the end of it by now. We should be nearly there. Can't be that much further because if I walk from the town centre, it only takes half an hour. So this is obviously wrapping around all the bushes and everything. So it can't be that far. And if I do lose you, I'll just try and restart. If you try and stay with me till I get back to. I'm trying to. I know this leads to the village of Rudyard, and then hello, keep dreaming, and then I'll be back on a normal road soon. I just got concentrated. What was on that? Uh, oh right, yeah. I saw your invitation. Yeah, last night. Yeah, yes. I didn't click on it. I just accepted your friend request, and then I think that's when I was just putting my video on Haps. But I've worked out how to do that Haps where you can obviously, if you pre-record some video, you can put it on Haps. You see. And I thought, obviously, at another time I could perhaps do a commentary on it. I don't know if I can add commentary now or I have to do the commentary live. I don't know. I think you have to do the commentary. Yeah, it probably will do. If you just keep, yeah, it will do. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Nothing I can do. I'm in the middle of a field, so we can't expect wonders. We're in the middle of a field. I know some viewers will say it's blurry. It's like, well, I'm in the middle of a field, so I don't know. I can't help it. Yeah, as long as I can hear your voice, that's the main thing. We've got a connection anyway, so I can hear your voice. That's fine. Yeah, yeah, Mark, I'll keep you company. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's just got to get ready for doing it. Yeah, she's got to get ready. She's just doing a breakfast when she's watching me. Got to pop off and get ready. Oh, oh. Yay, farmer. Yeah. There's a farmer. There's another human. Right, right. Thanks, Darby. Thanks, Darby. Right, Marco's with me anyway. Right, Marco. The trouble is, I've come on this path and I haven't investigated where it goes, so I don't know where that goes up there. There's a path up there. Probably ask the farmer if he's pleasant. I don't know. Which is the easiest way? I think that's the way I've got to go. I'll just see if I. Yeah, it's another lost tourist. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, hello, mate. Am I going the right way to Rudyard? That way. Carry on. Oh, I wish I'd known it was so muddy. Oh my God.
Oh, it's terrible across there.
Oh.
Same in summer. No different in
You
summer.
think they'd like make it a bit more durable, wouldn't you, with some wooden planks or something?
Yeah, cows tread banking down and
yeah, and cyclists come and they just churn it all up, I suppose, all the cyclists. It's a shame. I've just been really worried down there. I thought I'm going to get stuck.
Yeah, you'd better go in the bloody field.
Yeah, well, I've been the main roadway.
Yeah.
And then I've been the old railway route.
Yeah,
and I thought,
there.
I'll just do the feed. Oh, it's there. Right. So I'm going to join that, aren't I think? I'll join that where there's a bridge, isn't there?
Keep going and going. You come on to where the garage is.
Yes.
In Rudyard.
Yes, I've done that little bit of the feeder where the garage is, yeah. So
yeah, well, if
it isn't much further.
Right, you can get onto back on the railway.
Yeah, it isn't much further, just round the corner.
No.
Brilliant.
It's a bit, yeah.
Now I see somebody else. I thought I'll see a walker in a minute. Oh, there's another one. I thought there's nobody about. I'm on my own. No, it's just the first time I've walked down the feeder.
It's just on his way back.
I'm just a bit disorientated. Carry on. Yeah, it's very muddy that way. Don't go that way. I thought I'd come the leisurely place from the golf club, the golf place. Oh, that's terrible. Best walking through the field, I think. But obviously, I thought I'd try that. It might have been worse. So I was like, oh, it might be. I don't know if it might be worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be like a waterlogged type.
Never really got across there, is it?
No. It's a shame the council don't just put some gravel down or wood down or something. Just.
Who's ever ripped this fucking thing down here?
I know, that's got to have been ripped off. Look, that's been ripped off there. Look at it. That's why.
Well, who's ripped tile down here? I don't know.
I know. When I approached you, I thought, oh, I'm not a tourist. I live local. Don't attack me with your chainsaw. No. I bet you're sick of tourists all trashing the place with all these tourists coming. Right. I know. Yeah, I've just got somebody watching from Miami. Say hello, Marco.
Miami?
Yeah. Say hello to the farmer. Hello.
Hello.
Watching from Miami. So I'm just live streaming my walk.
Oh, right, okay.
Just got different people on Periscope. It's like I'm live streaming. Anybody in the world can watch me walking.
Right.
A bit like a FaceTime, but anybody can watch. You know, it's not private. So. Right.
Oh, it's not private?
No, it's not like a FaceTimes between your friends. And this is just anybody can watch, yeah.
Yeah, oh, right.
Where does that path go, by the way, that bridge? Is that part of Ladderidge? Is that the back of Ladderidge?
Up to what we call Devil's Elbow and up to Longston.
Right, is that part of Ladderidge or that like top that type of area?
You get top of Ladderidge that way, yeah.
It's lovely. I say I'm trying to love the scenery and like yeah, look at this. Yeah, I've just been I thought, oh, I'll hang on to that. It's just like torment. It's like mud or walking the thorns. Anyway, I'm still alive, still breathing, so carry on. Oh God. All right, mate, thanks for your thanks for your help. Oh God.
From Potteries, are you?
Yeah, from Hanley.
Are you from
yeah, I've said I've come like 1,000 times, but I just.
As say you're from, I'm from
Up Hanley Duck. Yeah. So you're like a cattle farmer, are you? You got cattle? Oh, milk.
Milking.
You do milking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen a cow yet. I've seen a few horses and sheep, and I haven't seen.
No,
any...
they're in for winter.
Oh, right.
We don't let them out because they just bog.
Yeah, because a few days ago, I walked from Hanley along the canal. I walked all the way to this feeder to Ladderidge.
They'll be young stock if they're out now.
Ah, right. So you'll see them more in like the spring.
You won't see milkers out this time.
Right, I see.
No good grass for them, mate.
Yeah.
You want good grass for produce
good grass. Okay, matey. Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot, mate. Oh, right, that was a pleasant farmer person. Oh, we are. I was getting a bit worried, Marco. He's got a chainsaw. But we're gonna have another massacre. Yeah, he's just repairing the. He's just repairing. Basically, Marco, what you have is you have like lock gates to stop the sheep getting in and out, and the cows. And basically, to allow us to walk, they basically have like a piece of wood where you can sort of step over it. Humans can sort of climb over it like a step. And he's just repairing now. He says it's all the walkers they damage the things because they're walking the dogs, and sometimes people are damaging the fence because the dog can't climb over, so they're ripping the pieces of wood off, so the dog can get through. Yeah. Well, that's like I was saying. You see, in the 50s, you've got to remember this. He could tell me get off his land. This is his land. But obviously, there was a government thing in the 60s where they just said, look, let's come to an agreement. As long as you stay to this path, we'll make a path and you just stay to the path. And then everybody will get along, And that's how it is today. Yeah, well, I don't know. Hello. Hello. How far have we got to
not far.
The rudyard bit?
You're going to the lake itself. Yeah,
I made a mistake of walking from the golf course. It's terrible for mud. I've just nearly pulled my shit. Look at all this. Look, I've been attacked and everything.
Oh my word, you like the mold.
Well, I thought it looks nice on a map. You look on a map and you think, oh, I'll walk the feed. I'll walk the feeder.
The worst bit now.
Yeah, it's all quite dry now.
Yeah, and you're not far.
So we're not far from the sort of where the garage is and that. I know where I am now. Okay, Doc, thank you. Yeah, just have to watch how you go. He's repairing the stile thing at the bottom. Yeah. Right. Oh, I feel a bit better now. I've spoke to people. That's why I love Periscope. See, Marco, if I was on my own, it's like it feels so lonely, don't it? It's not nice to. I know some people like the quietness, but I'd like to see another human. That's cheered me up a little bit now. I spoke to the farmer and had a little chat. You feel a bit more relaxed now. Yeah, I suppose he just swear about obviously the people destroying his property, so he's got to maintain. Because you've got to imagine I'm local. He probably would have been swearing at me if I was probably American or Chinese. He says I think he asked me if I was local, so I'll have to just try and I'll have to do this bit of the path, but obviously turn round and not go on that mud bit again. Yeah, phone call. Okay, mate. Right. We got to the easy bit. We got to the easy bit. Nearly there. Don't walk to the golf course, it's terrible. I've just come that way. Need your wellies. I think it just helps you gain a little bit of euphoria from all this walking. This is a bit better. I'll have to come at it from the other direction. But I wonder where them people are going to go. They're all walking this way. They're not going to go through that mud. They're probably going to go up those stairs. Oh God, that's a bit better. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, I better go to all on Periscope. Right, let me just get me. I better just plug my phone in. I think I had a low battery warning. Low battery warning. Hang on. Right. Oh, Struth. Oh, nothing worse than a not organised walker. Oh, Struth. Oh, right. I should have come down here. Without periscoping. Right, we made it. Right, who's that? Marco's hung up. He's just. Hello, Mosh. Hello, Paul. Hello, Tom. Keep dreaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my nature walk that I haven't been on before. They're on here, so I don't know about their I just had Derby to keep me company. That was getting a bit fearful there, all that amount of mud. I just wasn't sure what to do. I didn't want to. I didn't want to get stuck. I said I felt like going to the field, but I didn't know if it was going to be just as boggy as the path. So, it's truth. This is what you have to do in British countryside now. You have to climb over these stiles if you want to or not. I think it's unless there's a gate you can open. I think there's a gate you can open. It's not locked. So you should have to have a gate that isn't open. It's supposed to have a lock on it. It's still open. Yeah, that's called a stile. So obviously, I think it just keeps the animals in. Yeah, it's all part of the Staffordshire Way. That's like basically about a 90-mile walk you can go on. That's all been a 90-mile walk. That's all been. I know where I am now. I know where I am now. Yeah, I should get a signal because I've been. That's where the railway line used to go. Yeah, that's terrible coming that way. Coming that way again. Yeah, this is basically. I know where I am now. I said before, I basically walked all along there from the town where the railway used to go to Rudyard. I've walked across that bridge. I've heard this noise of this water, and I thought, where's that water go? And this is where I am, the canal feeder. This is where we are. Oh. The problem is, if you live in the countryside, you're probably used to mud, you see, and it just confuses you how you have gates and then they chain them shut. So you've obviously got to climb. You've got to climb over this now, if you want to or not. Just like some stairs. I don't know why they have gates and then they're locked. It feels very strange. I don't know why sometimes they're chained and sometimes they aren't. Right, let me just get my bearings. Where we are. Yeah, I'll go back up here now. I know where. Oh no, I can go along there. That's the canal feeder. I'm carrying on, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I know where we are. That's the way I wanted to go. Yeah, I recognise where I am there, but I want to carry on. I'll carry on down here. Right, I've survived. Right, let me just get my breath back. Right, let me just get some food out. Got a little snack bar I've got with me somewhere. I've got a sandwich. Yeah, it's can't believe how warm it is. I've got no gloves, no hat, no coat on. Let's go down here. Probably lose reception now if we go down here, but I should have just checked if we're still filming. Hang on. Are we still filming? 1 hour 20. As long as it keeps recording, that's the main thing. 1 hour 20:46. 1 hour 20:56. Yeah, it's still recording. We'll just keep going. Yeah. We have the old phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's so weird when I was doing that. I knew the walk wasn't that far. I knew it wasn't that far. It only took me half an hour when I've been this way before, but this is the countryside way. That's where I've walked before. You can walk up there, that's the old railway line. But this is the canal feed of what I want to follow, so. Nice and quiet. I just wish we'd explored this in the summer now. It's just this lockdown making me try and find new places to walk. I get bored very easily. Oh, there's a garage, I can see it. I can see the garage. I know where I am. See there. I see the garage over there. That's where I'm heading. Let's try to find a crossing point. On this side. There we go.
Thank you.
Right. Oh crikey, that really spoils. It's a horrible feeling when you're on a walk like this. It's you've got all the euphoria of the lovely countryside, and you think, look where we are. And then you just try not to break your neck on the mud. Wow. I'll have to work out and stay on this little bit and not go all the way to Ladridge again. I'll have to study my maps, and that was crazy. But obviously until you come, you don't know. It could have all been like this. Could have all been nice and smooth. And then I recognise where I am now. Yeah, I know where I am now. I can see some familiar sights. It's so weird in your brain, sort of panicking. Like, I mean, I know where I'm going. The path only goes to one place. The path only goes to one place. But it's just in my mind, like saying, I don't know where I am. Where am I? Oh, that mud's really tired me out. Slow down, you fool. Slow down. I think I'm always in fear of being down this path in the dark, you see. I don't know where I am in the dark. Unless you're used to it. It's because I've got long legs, so I'm always like walking quickly, so I've got to like deliberately sort of slow down. I just won't walk quick all the time. Slow down now, get your breath back. Yeah, this might be better walking back from this end down this way and then work out where I can go without getting all in that muddy bit. Oh yeah, but I'm going to feel my legs when I get in. The adrenaline's still flowing from all those thorn bushes. I wonder why I didn't see anybody walking. I see where we are. Yeah, that's where we're heading to. The garage over there. Yeah, I say it's always a bit a double-edged sword with these walks, really. Obviously, I'm sort of desperate to do. I've got loads of walks I can go on. And obviously, when I pick the walk, I've got to hope there's a nice signal for us. And hopefully Darby or Marco or anybody else will join me. Just to keep me company. And let me know if I can see a picture, because that's the problem with... I know you should stick to periscope. where you know there's a signal, but if you lived where I live, you're just surrounded by countryside. So a few miles down the road, you're surrounded by countryside. So you want to explore. And I just saw a few Staffordshire Way signs, and that might be a monumental thing I could do in the future. I've been aware of it for years, but I thought it'd be nice to do it with somebody. I say if anybody lives in Staffordshire and they want to do that, they won't do the Staffordshire Way, I'm always after people to do it with. I don't think I've got the confidence to do it on my own. It's going to take about a week, I think, of walking like this. You can see the Staffordshire Way signs everywhere. But it's just a shame. I mean, all this type of path's fine. Look, this is all nice and gravelly, but that was crazy. And obviously, people have had to walk through all that mud to create all that mush. So, yeah, anyway, hopefully I've got all that on periscope. I don't think I swore once. Yeah, you just need well-maintained paths. It's up to the council to do that. I mean, I don't know why the council can't just maintain that path a bit better. I just saw a few little pieces of metal and to help you walk, but it just jars all your back. That path does, and your joints and everything. It's not very nice. But, this is what happens when you keep looking at Google Maps. You explore your surroundings. You see all Google highlights where all these paths are, but you don't know what they're like until you don't know what they're like until you do them. And there's another path that way. It's just paths everywhere. Oh yeah, public footpath. This is what I was on about with Marco. It's basically farmers' fields, but they've got these public footpaths everywhere where you're allowed to go. Oh yeah, public footpath that way. Just basically paths through people's farmers' fields. I'm glad the mud's gone now. It's that just took me breath. I feel like I've run all the way. And then you have to try and explain it to people who haven't done it and say, why are you tired? Why are you sweating? Oh. 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 Yeah, you get the adrenaline released anyway. You get a bit of adrenaline released. Oh, and you've got a little bit of fear at the same time. I suppose it's a bit like when you jump out of a plane or go on a plane for the first time. You know, you've got sort of excitement and fear at the same time. Oh, strange feelings. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you just lived in London, wouldn't it? I could show you things easier. All I can really show you is lots of countryside and canals and muddy paths. And I say I might do these paths again and record them on my phone and put them on Haps or on YouTube. I mean, I can put them on Haps anyway, because if I upload to Haps, it goes on YouTube anyway, so I just may as well upload my videos to Haps and then they go on YouTube and Twitter as well, so that'll save me uploading them to 2 places. But I'm trying to work out how to upload a video, tell people I'm going to put it up, and then obviously I can perhaps chat to people while we're watching it, because sometimes I can't always do live. Like now, I don't know what the picture's doing. I'll check if the clock's still running. 1:30:11. Let's see if the clock's still running. I keep an eye on if the clock's still running. Yeah, the clock's still running, so my scope's been. That's took 90 minutes. And then when you're tired, you don't really want to keep climbing over all these stiles. When your legs are tired. So they put barbed wire there. It'd be easy just to sneak through there. You don't always want to. You don't always want to climb over these stiles. Oh, it just makes you more tired. Oh, there's another path up there. Right, where's that one go? This is the way we want to go, I think. Over another stile. Hey Marco, I found a hot tub, Luke. I found a hot tub. Yeah, this is oh, it's all coming down here. This is the feeder I was on about, Luke. It's just coming down there. Flowing into there, yeah. Yeah, the mud's up, the mud's all finished now. Yeah, the mud's this is the yeah, I'm knackered now. I've just had to climb over about 6 stiles. Those fences. This is the canal feeder. We've got rid of the mud now. We've survived. I'm in the bit where there's no mud now. Oh. Yeah, note to self: don't go down that muddy path again. I'll have to avoid that one. But there's a lot of people walking the other way. You just seen me where that farmer was. There must be a different way. Obviously, then people aren't going to walk over that mud, so uh, they just think he must be a tourist. I suppose when you see somebody walking, you don't know if I'm a tourist or I live local, do you? Really? I suppose it's the way you're dressed. All the locals will probably have Wellingtons on. Yeah, well, you can tell. I mean, obviously, sometimes I haven't got a. I mean, people do notice a bit of an accent. I mean, I have a mixture. People will say, "Oh, your voice is very clear," and some people can hear an accent. It's just basically what we do with us. With me being quite northern, obviously, if you see like the Queen, you know, if you watch the Queen, how the Queen speaks, and you always say Queen's English, where she pronunciates everything properly. But obviously, when you have an accent, you tend to lose a little bit. Like we don't normally say H's. I don't say a lot of H's. If a word's got a H in it, we usually don't say the H. But we're not deliberately. It's just how your accent comes across. So if you say I live in Hanley, I never say Hanley. I say Anley. You know, Anley. I seem to drop the H's. I don't say Hanley. I don't say the H's. That's a thing of our accent. Yeah, I found some wildlife, Marco. Yeah, do you have these in Miami? Yeah, I found some wildlife. Hang on. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, is it a buffalo or a bison? I don't know which one that is. Yeah, mystery animal. Does anybody know in the comments? Mystery animal. It looks. Yeah, I'm glad I'm the other side of this water. I'm the other side of this water. Yeah, I wouldn't like see him in a field. No, just this water. Oh, there's a bit of barbed wire. Yeah, there's some barbed wire there. Look, you see barbed wire there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, Marco wants to look at you. Look this way. Roland. Yeah, I feel safe now. I recognise where I am. It's just my brain was going into fear mode. When you first come on, I was like in fear mode, thinking I don't want to get stuck in this mud. But I've got to where I recognise now. So. Ron, hello, Roland. I've just decided to explore the canal feeder, the one that goes from the Calden Canal. This is the feeder that goes from the Calden Canal to the reservoir that keeps the canal full up. So I don't think you've seen this place, Marco, where we're heading to now. This is basically a reservoir that they built to keep the canal full of water. Oh, we're just on our way to it, so I would normally tell you to Google it, but we're nearly there, so. Oh, I think I told you Google it a few days ago. Can you remember you Googled something and you said, oh, it was nice? I think with like a piece of water with some boats on it. There's some like sailing boats. Is he still there? Marco has hung up. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, he's gone. Roland's in. Hello. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of people use this path. Right, so I'm just going to tell Marco where I'm going. Right. Oh, that's it now. God, that's exhausting me walking in that mud. Oh, it's true. There's a tunnel. Ah. Ah. Right. Right. Right, I've made it. Hang on, let's shut this gate. Right. Right. Right, I've made it. I've made it. Hang on. Let's just get my bearings where we're going now. Yeah, if you want to look that up, Roland, Staffordshire Way, things about it's like a sort of path that you can go all the way down there. A path you can go all the way through Staffordshire. The Staffordshire Way. Right. Yeah, that was weird. I was just gonna. I thought, oh, I'll walk down the feeder canal. I'll walk down the feeder canal, and oh, I'm out of breath. I've had to take my coat off. No gloves, no hat, no coat. It's just been dripping of sweat trying to. Oh, I just had a bit of a fear started, and I don't know how much I'd be on the scope. I just found the first quarter of the path was it was where I felt like my shoe was going to come off. I thought, oh dear, this isn't going to end well. So I kept persevering because Derby was on. I thought it can't be that far. It only takes half an hour to walk the old railway line way. Oh, that's a breath. I've had cardio today. Oh, I've had cardio today. Oh, good tip for cardio, walking in mud. Oh. Right. Yeah, I was just hoping to have Derby until I got to where I was going. My brain was just creating fear. I knew where I was going. It's just when you're in the middle of a field and you don't recognise the surroundings, your brain's like in fear mode. I know, and then you start recognising where you are. So I'll just check for comments in a second. Right. Yeah, I've just done that trick that periscopers do of just sort of going on a walk for the first time and trying to periscope it. I have to do some reconnaissance so I know where I'm going. Oh, that was weird. I've made it. And the problem is, I think I'll be too late for the hotel where they might be open for takeaway drinks, I don't know. This is just where you do a walk and then not sure if the takeaway coffees are still open. I have to start getting the habit of bringing a flask while this lockdown's on. I just keep forgetting all the shops are shut and the cafes. Some are open and some aren't. Right. Yeah, research is key. I've made it roll and I know where I am now. We're just in the village of Rudyard, if you want to look that up. There's Rudyard Church. I think I mentioned to Roland before, this is where the Rudyard Kipling gets his name from. It's where his parents used to go on dates at Rudyard Lake. That's where he gets his name from. Wow, that is a tiring walk. Oh. I don't know if it'll come across on Periscope, Roland, but I don't know if you've ever gone on country walks, and I come across that where it was just the path in front of me was just looked like somewhere that cows had been through it. They were 6 foot wide and 12 foot long. It looked like, the entrance to a field where cows, coming in and out of a field, and it's very, very muddy. I nearly lost my shoe. It was that muddy, but I managed. And it's going to be quite funny to see on Periscope how much footage is on there. Made it. This is the problem now. See, you're on autopilot. You're thinking, I've done my walk and I'll go get a hot drink from the cafe. And it might be closed. Dope. This is Rudyard Village. Nice big houses. There's a mini for Derby. Oh no, slapstick. Terrible. Slapdash, I think. Is it slapdash? Can't be organised if I try, Roland. Everything's spare at the moment. Grab my phone and grab my spare battery. I'm just getting addicted to all these walks, you see, Roland, with Periscope and the walks. It just goes together. I wouldn't be doing half of these walks without Periscope. It just motivates me to keep going on these walks. Well, the lights are on. I might be lucky in the takeaway coffee shop bit. I might do takeaway drinks and food. I've got the lights on. We're just down to Rudyard Hotel now. There it is. I feel like a horse, when a horse is like when a horse is done like a race in the winter and you see like all the steam coming off its body. I think I feel like that at the minute. When you exert yourself enough in the cold winter, in the winter months. Sometimes I've got steam when I'm breathing. I'm creating steam when I'm breathing, but I don't feel cold at all. Oh, that's a good tip there, is if you want to another mini. If you want some exercise, walk on these paths where they're all muddy. Right. Hang on. I don't know if I want to restart my scope or just keep it running. What's best? I thought Marco would just disappear because he's working from home, and Darby and Marco are working from home, so yeah, just basically I walked down the Calden Canal, and that was the walk yesterday or the day before. What day are we on now? I think that was Sunday's walk, and then I thought I'd go back and walk down the feeder canal, the path down the feeder canal that takes you to Rudyard Lake. So that's that one crossed off. And then you just think, I wish they'd done this when everything was open. We're exploring all these new places. Well, they've got the signs outside, the doors are open. So So I might just go in and get some food, see if they've got any other coffee shops open. Right, I'll just end the scope there, folks. Yeah, I'll just end the scope there. I'll restart. I'm just going to go to the toilet and get a drink, and then I'll come back on. I don't want the scope to be on too long in case it crashes. Thanks, Darby and Marco and Roland. I'll just pop back on when I've just got some food and drink. I'll pop back on in a minute. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Bye for now. Make sure you follow me, any new subscribers. Follow me on YouTube and Haps and Twitter and Facebook and Twitch. And so I've got a good YouTube channel. Oh, it's the workmen in. I don't think it's open. I think it's just some workmen are in doing some maintenance. Right, I'll end that, folks, now. I've been walking for a while now. I might just pop back on in a minute. Make sure you follow me, give me a like, share it out. I'll upload them all to YouTube when I get in. And I'll just go try and get a hot drink, and then I'll get my breath back, and I might pop back on when I get to where the Rudyard Lake is, just down the road. Stay safe, everybody. If you want to support the channel, I'll invite you to go to buymeacoffee.com/JSahoo if you'd like to support the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Right. I'll see you in a minute. Bye for now.